What's up, everybody? Miggy Plays 91 back with another reaction video to FUDW, and hopefully from the last video you guys got to see that you probably wanted more. So here I am once again making another one to make up for lost time for why I haven't been able to record. Again, I've been working 5 days a week, don't get too much time to sleep, and don't even get too much time to even do any YouTube. I'm lucky enough to even upload a single gameplay. Recently been playing Mortal Kombat Armageddon, but I've been also on Twitch working on Kingdom Hearts and Ace Combat. But unfortunately, not many people tuned in for Ace Combat. But I have been getting some followers playing Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitch as well on Miggy Plays 91. You can also donate to this channel. It's optional. I'm not going to force you guys, but I'm going to leave the description to this video in the description below. I'm going to put the link to this video so you guys can check it out for yourselves. So here's another reaction to FUDW. Oops, wrong one. There we go.
Arthur says DW refuses to have fun with her family unless she gets to pick the activity. The Reed family is planning their next big trip when Arthur suggests they go to Washington, D.C.
That's a capital idea.
For some reason, that joke hits differently now. DW wants to go to Ponyland, which looks like Dollywood on acid. Arthur points out DW got to pick their last vacation to a Santa-themed tourist trap.
How can you share a Sunday with Santa?
Hold on, wait.
With her family unless she gets to pick the activity. The Reed family is planning their next big trip when Arthur suggests they go to Washington, D.C.
That's a capital idea.
For some reason, that...
When your husband is... Hold on, I can't see that. Hold on. What does it say? When your husband is ratchet. Oh my god. Come on, Matt. Come on. We've read the fan fiction before, except it's usually Binky's dad who power bottoms Arthur's dad. I mean, come on. Because we already know Binky wants to power bottom Arthur. We've read all this stuff. We've read the fan fiction before. We've all beaten off to it. I have no filter.
Joke hits differently now. DW wants to go to Ponyland, which looks like Dollywood on acid. Arthur points out DW got to pick their last vacation to a Santa-themed tourist trap.
How can you share a Sunday with Santa if you don't bring a Sunday to Santa?
I'm almost convinced that this is a serial killer. I mean, the house is super normal. The outside is BS. There's a fake Santa Claus and a fake reindeer inside. If the Reed family should ever set foot in there, they would never come out. These guys in Santa's English should be on America's Most Wanted. I bet you that the chimney inside there that they probably sneak into has dead bodies in there. I can guarantee that. The idea of you giving Santa a Sunday is so that he doesn't kill you. I mean, now he can have aardvark for lunch, dinner, and supper. And you can even feast on brains, which tastes minerally, but supposedly good if cleaned right. But again, this is a psychopath. There's a partnership, because when you watch the episode, there's two people in there. One's a reindeer, one's Santa Claus. This is a Bonnie and Clyde situation. DW, you almost got your family killed. Go F yourself.
The Reed parents should have done the bare minimum research on this place before driving all the way there. DW is outvoted and makes it abundantly clear she is not happy about it.
I don't care about the president. I care about ponies.
Spoken like a true Pegasus sister. I mean, I don't care about politics either, but I'm not going to stand by and wait for DJ Pony to come out of my screen and hang out. I mean, shit. That would be actually pretty cool. But I know Scratch is my favorite MLP character, so. And Rainbow Dash. And Octavia. And Zecora. And Luna. Why not? Let's throw Luna in there. I know. Don't sue me. I like MLP. It's mostly for guys anyway.
I'll give her this. At least she has her priorities in order. DW reluctantly agrees to go on the trip, like she has a choice, after her dad agrees to let her pick the next vacation. That doesn't stop her from trying to guilt trip him into buying her a pony. DW spends the entire car ride being passive-aggressive as fuck, by pointing out every single pony she sees. Arthur fantasizes about meeting the president and becoming best friends. Who cares? DW spends the whole trip bitching and moaning about the lack of...
Well, first of all, this is the Clinton era. This was my era. When I was a kid, Clinton was president. So, this was before the government decided to screw him over for doing a good job with Monica Lewinsky. But
ponies and how
I doubt Arthur is going to have Monica Lewinsky on there.
Boring everything is. And as someone who's been guilty of being that guy on a vacation, I assure you, whining about every little
Hold on a minute.
DW spends the whole trip bitching and moaning about the lack of ponies and how boring everything is. And as someone who's been...
Okay, hold on a second. Mr. Reed, you may make the cake, but Jane Reed, she's the whole bakery. I'd take a bite out of that cake any day. And you can bet Binky's dad is going to want to take a snap out of that cake, out of his cake as well. And Mr. Rapper, maybe. Yes, it's fan fiction, I know. But, man, Mrs. Reed, I mean, just... You dress like a dyke, but I know you're straight. My God. It's like... You dress like the most straightest lesbian in the entire series.
Been guilty of being that guy on a vacation, I assure you, whining about every little inconvenience just further incentivizes your family to leave you behind.
No.
The Reed family decides to take a tour of the White House. DW says, fuck that, sneaks off on her own, and ends up getting locked out of the tour. DW is now missing, and the White House is on full lockdown.
Wow.
Arthur worries what might happen if DW runs into the president.
It is now illegal not to own a pony.
Well, I can't get mad at that for some reason, because, I mean, shoot. It's better to ride a horse than to drive a car, because people drive like fucking idiots on a car. I mean, you can't drive like an idiot on a horse.
And the national anthem has been changed to Crazy Bus.
Which is code word for, no, I can't say that one. That song's too beautiful. But that would be like playing Hitler's personal anthem. I was almost going to say it's like playing Deutschlandlied, but it's like, no. Deutschlandlied is a lot more beautiful than Hitler's theme.
Nowadays, this would be the most realistic part of the episode. The Reed parents ask security to help them find DW.
That's it? Initials? You didn't give the kid a whole name?
Best character ever.
To be fair, they didn't want her. I gotta replay that again.
This would be the most realistic part of the episode. The Reed parents ask security to help them find DW.
That's it? Initials? You didn't give the kid a whole name?
Best character
Again,
ever.
they didn't
DW bumps into the president,
so
and the
they're
two
like,
bond over their love of horses. DW is reunited with her family before she can do any real damage to democracy. The president invites the Reed family to dinner, and Arthur spends the whole time kissing his ass.
Careful, because the last person who kissed his ass, he got fired. He got listed. He got Lewinsky'd. Jesus. Not gonna lie, but that pizza looks real good right about now. I want to order a pizza. But at the same time, Matt, can you go ahead and can you repeat what you said earlier?
The two bond over their love of horses. DW is reunited with her family before she can do any real damage to democracy.
As if it hasn't already been damaged enough already. Ah!
The president invites the Reed family to dinner, and Arthur spends the whole time kissing his ass. On the ride home, DW says she wants to be president when she grows up, which honestly may or may not be an improvement over the current situation. Let's review.
Well, it's nice to think those things, but we've already seen that scenario play out. No matter what, they're going to do whatever they can to ensure that a woman never becomes president. And even though people had their heart set on Hillary, trust me. they're never going to put a woman president. It would be nice to see how it would turn out, but the world may never know.
DW chewed out her family when they wouldn't let her pick their family vacation. She spent the whole trip complaining about every little thing, wearing down her family's nerves. She snuck off during the middle of a tour, sending the White House into full lockdown. It was only when she finally got to see something pony-related that she stopped being a passive-aggressive prick. And even after everything worked out in her favor, she vowed to become the next president, threatening to reshape the country in her own image. God help us all. F.U. DW.
Ugh. Yeah, the last time somebody had ambitions about a country, wanted to reshape it and change it, that was back in the 1930s. And his name was Adolf. Now in 2000 we had the same thing. His name is Donald. Both same ideology. They're both loved by Nazis.
So my family did a White House tour back in 2010, and my mom was in a wheelchair at the time.
Hey, Obama. Sorry to ruin their story, but this is a FUDW review, not another review. No disrespect, but it's just no disrespect. All right, guys. So that's been it for another FUDW review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. Pointing a few things out, another good thing, and laughing about it, because that's what we do. The original link for this video is going to be on the description. There's going to be a suggestion for donations, happily. You can also check out my Twitch at MiggyPlays91, along with my friend AstroGirl89. Be sure to follow her as well. Donate to her channel as well. And, well, I'll hopefully be able to have enough time to do more of these FUDW videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one. So, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I don't know what to say anyway. See ya!